Hey, I'll be honest with you.
Derek.
I'll be honest with you. Nobody's perfect.
I just said that.
Welcome everybody to Bad Potato Salad, the show where Michael Travers and I join you in judging random strangers on the internet. Yes, Mike and I are professional comedians. We travel around the country doing comedy professionally, telling jokes to strangers for money. When we're not doing that, we take time out of our not that busy of days to
work at
to
orphanages.
sit in my basement and judge random strangers on the internet, and you can judge them along with us. Who's my co-host? Well, that would be the world famous comedian Mike Travers.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to wait, which camera's on? I forgot. We're both on the same camera now.
No, it's a different one.
Oh, that one's working now.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to Bad Potato Salad.
Can I just tell you, like he said that like he was a preacher.
I know, it was
Yeah.
really
Welcome.
good.
Yeah, it was like that was a very
Welcome.
preacher,
Very welcoming.
very preachering vibe
Are
there.
we starting a cult?
And, yes, we're starting a Bad Potato Salad cult. And who's starting that cult with us? That'd be our wives, Ken and Alana. Ken and Alana, say hi.
I've
Hello.
been in a cult before, so
Yes,
I've
you
got
have.
a lot
Also
of
fair.
experience.
You have
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah,
I do.
but not one of those good ones where you get a documentary on Netflix. You just got scarred.
Yeah.
If you're wondering how the show works, here's how it works. Our beautiful wives read us 2 headlines they find across Reddit, and Mike and I choose which one we think will be the funniest to blind react to, and then we blind react to that story. It gets a little crazy, gets a little chaotic. We've been drinking. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? Here's what I will tell you. If you're here for the first time, welcome to the show. If you're not here for the first time, please rate, review, and subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. Even though you're here for the first time, doesn't mean you can't rate, review, and subscribe at the end of the episode. Don't be a dick. We need
Everyone
this, all right?
rating.
Everybody do it. We need this. This is all we're good at, all right?
Share it with your friends.
Share it with your friends. Tell one friend. That would make my life. Also, very important update.
Oh, yes.
Our next episode is, and it's a working title right now, but it's going to be Reddit Drunk. And it's our St. Patrick's Day episode, and that is where we are going to do this whole episode drunk. We say stupid shit sober. I can't even fathom what's going to happen when we're drinking.
And we have a special story coming,
Yes.
real life, from one of my best friends.
Can't wait.
Yes.
I also need to see Alana drunk on the podcast.
Yes.
I was putting a little Irish
Okay.
music.
Little Dropkick Murphy.
Yeah, a little Dropkick Murphys.
Now
Tease
we're
it a
gonna
little
we're gonna
more.
get abandoned.
I was going to
Oh,
say,
no,
we're
wait.
going to
Take
get in
that off,
trouble
take
for
that
playing
off.
that.
Yeah, we're gonna.
God
Yeah,
damn it,
for
Mike.
sure. There goes our. We just got monetized on YouTube.
That was not the drop. That was the Dropkick O'Reilly's.
Murphy.
That was a
Different
Dropkick
Irish
Eddie's.
family.
That was,
They do a great
kick
job.
us off with 2 stories.
Here we go.
Before Mike
Okay.
gets us banned.
Okay. Here are our 2 options. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my girlfriend bring her dead dog's ashes on vacation? Or am I the asshole for refusing to go on an expensive trip with my partner?
Okay. The dog's just gonna make me sad.
Yeah.
No, it's
I
not.
think-
I mean,
Kendall, you know how we are. We're
Yeah, you
Mike's
made
basically
me read
Sarah
that cat
McLachlan.
story.
obviously, I agree. Okay, do whatever you want.
I don't know. Is it that good?
It's not even that it's that good. I
Is
think
it
it's
better?
I think it's better than
All right,
the
let's do it. Let's
other
just-
ones.
All right, let's
Suck up and do it.
Hey, for you
Let's
people out
toughen
there,
up.
we
Yeah.
will do it.
Okay.
But if we cry,
Yeah, this is on
Listen,
you.
I think it's an. Listen, we already know the dog has passed away, which is very
What?
sad. Rest in peace. Did I do that the right way? But this is an interesting
All right.
debate.
I trust you.
And Alana's going to read it.
Just so we all are aware, I already think he's the asshole.
Yeah.
All right.
we are all dog fanatics
Agree.
in this room.
Agree.
Yeah, and kitties.
And kitties.
Thank you.
All the animals.
Any animal. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my girlfriend bring her dead dog's ashes on vacation?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
My girlfriend, 29 female, and I, 28 male, have been together for 4 months. She had a dog that died a few months before we met. I have only ever spent the night at her place. I live with my sister and her 2 kids, so it's a little chaotic at mine. Girlfriend has a small 2 to 3 inches tall urn on her bedside table with the dog's ashes. Before she turns off her lamp to go to sleep, she always gives a little tap on the top and says good night as though she is talking to the dog.
We made a mistake. This
Yeah,
is way
yeah,
too
this is.
sad.
Yeah, you're an asshole, Kendall. You're
Yeah,
the asshole.
what are you doing?
What do you mean? This is the saddest.
That is not okay.
This is the saddest thing I've
Maybe
ever.
I just wanted to yell at the guy. Okay, keep going.
That's fair.
Wait,
That's fair.
I pray and say good night to Seymour and Cookie
Yeah,
every night.
and Cookie, yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
Every
Our
single
animals
night.
that pass every night, yeah.
Yep. Anyways, he said, I think it's weird, but I have never said anything. We were supposed to go away for the weekend. On Friday, I was watching her pack and noticed she took the urn and put it in the top pocket of her backpack. Mm-hmm. I asked what she was doing, and she said she didn't want to leave her dog behind.
Aww.
I told her she was not allowed to bring the urn, as it made me very uncomfortable.
Oh, this guy's a dick.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to see it anytime we returned to our hotel room. I didn't want her talking to her dead dog after we've had sex before we go to sleep.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Reddit. What'd you think of that, Buster?
Yeah. Hey, it's better than drawing. Don't you wish you were still watching?
Remember when you stuck your nose up my butt?
Wow.
It's weird, and frankly, she's been mourning this dog for too long.
No, this guy
hate this
sucks.
guy. Fuck off. She didn't argue.
Yeah.
She didn't argue. She simply started to unpack her bag, and she told me to have fun on the weekend getaway, as she would not be coming.
Good for her.
Yeah, she immediately was like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
never mind.
I'm staying with my dog.
Yep.
I asked if she was seriously choosing a dog's ashes over me, and she said she was choosing herself over me, as I could have spoken to her with kindness and empathy, but I did not.
Wow.
And also said that I didn't get to dictate how long she's allowed to grieve, and then she asked me to go.
Wait, who wrote it? He wrote it?
Yeah.
I is it over?
Yeah.
Okay.
She hasn't replied to my text. I think she is overreacting. My sister said she can see both of our sides. Am I an asshole for thinking my girlfriend is weird for being so attached to her dead dog's ashes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not. Can I just say that those aren't just the ashes that she's carrying there. It's every single memory that she has with that dog, right? Like that's the only thing she has left of her dog. Like we have a paw print of our animals, you know what I mean, and like whiskers and stuff like that, like that they let us keep, right? Like you know what I mean, like and like that's maybe people will think we're weird, but like that's you're literally like because sometimes, again, I love all the animals. But my first dog was like my like spirit dog. Like she was everything to me.
Sure.
And like this obviously Stowie's everything to me as well. But like she was like my best friend, my ride or die. Like I still miss that dog every single day. And I probably always will.
Yeah.
You have to put me in a home when Gatsby dies. Like I will be. I will need to be committed.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, you should already be.
That's fair. That's
No, but
fair.
that is a true. Like, and I've come full circle because I was definitely that boss that when people would call off because their dog died, I wouldn't say anything, but I would, honest to God, be like,
So was I.
wow, that's bizarre. Like, get another dog. Like, I really,
No.
and then I'm shocked that I was able to think that way. Because now that we have a dog that we obsess over, two dogs that we obsess over,
Right.
I feel mortified that I felt that way to people. And I never told them that, but I definitely wasn't nice about it.
Right.
And so I can understand that. So I do understand that guy not understanding it.
Well, because
being like, that's weird.
He also never knew the dog.
Right.
It happened before they got together. But also like, dude, like this is just gonna be part of her life now. Like she's already made it a part of her life.
But if you haven't had that connection with an animal, I get that they don't understand it because
Yeah.
I didn't get it for the majority of my life.
Also fair.
Then we got a dog like 6 years ago, and I had a few dogs like growing up, and they were great, but I didn't really think anything of it. But now, like we're obsessed with this dog, and so now I get it, and so I see both sides of it. But you got to be, like she said, just be empathetic. If it means that much to her, just let it go.
Right. The fact that she even thought to bring it on vacation is all you need to know, right? The fact that she even thought to like
It
that
was
was one of the
important
first. It's important to her,
Yep.
right? Yeah, like I don't tell like like I would be like us like me telling you can't do something on vacation, like it's just you
Like
gotta,
Alana likes to bring her ex-boyfriend
Yeah.
with you guys when you guys
And I
go
was
away,
like-
and that's
and I was like I don't think he's gonna fit in the jar.
oh no, he's alive. He's in the bed. He's in the bed.
Fit in the jar.
Is he a genie? How's this gonna work? And so no, yeah. I mean, you are the asshole because again, she said it right. He said it. I don't get to dictate how long you grieve.
Yeah.
And she said, I'm not. I choose myself over you.
Yeah.
Like, then that's 100% all you need to know.
Let me say this.
It's gonna end. Their relationship's over.
Oh, it is over.
Right.
There's some updates, but first of all, I wish I could be like, give her a hug and be like,
Yeah.
good for you.
For
and
sure.
not even because that had to be such an extreme thing, but she was right. Literally saying, okay, never mind. Like,
Yeah.
this is important to me.
Good for you.
And
yeah.
it doesn't matter that he doesn't understand it.
That's
it's
awesome.
important to her and if he was going to be a jerk about it. So there were a bunch of updates, but basically the end was like he tried to show her that he posted this on Reddit and that he now sees that he was in the wrong.
Yeah.
And she said, your things are in a garbage bag on the porch. Come pick them up sooner than later so they aren't stolen.
Yeah, that's where I think she was wrong, though, because I think it is something that needs to be learned. Like, it is a different thing.
But the fact that his way of learning was, hey, I told a bunch of people on the internet about this thing that you do. Now I feel like I'm a better person now.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like, he took
That's fair.
a problem, which thankfully you did because it made great content for this show. But he took a private problem to the internet and he's like, doesn't this make me better?
Well, also, he went on the trip because he said it was non-refundable.
Interesting.
So he went anyway. And I'm not even saying that was a terrible...
Did he take the dog's ashes with him? He should have went anyway and brought the dog.
She sucks, buddy.
He has a dog on a leash, like pulling it everywhere, pulling the ashes around the beach. That's a tough
He did
one.
go.
He's the asshole. He did go.
They're not together anymore. There's no way they're together
No,
anymore.
that's what I said. The final update was she was like,
right.
come get your shit before somebody steals it.
God,
Like,
you
it's
know
outside.
what? Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you forward me the story? Because I'd love to reach out to her.
We should, for
and
sure.
Yeah, just to see like how the relationship was going prior to that, and also, like if she's talked to him since then. I just want to know.
What was the
closure on
dog's
this.
name? Did it say?
Didn't say.
Well, I feel like getting into a relationship for me, like I would have to know that person would pick animals over people any day of the week.
For
Like
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
That's important to you.
Yeah. Like if I knew someone wasn't like as into like their pets or animals as like
Right.
me, then it'd be like,
We're the worst at it because like I mean I know you guys are about it too, but like we'll like schedule our entire life around our dog. We canceled Valentine's Day because our dog threw up, and
yeah.
we're like we're not leaving her.
A
We're not-
million %.
Right? Yeah,
We do everything around the schedule of those dogs.
for sure.
And I was
And
the
the
same as
cats,
Mike.
yeah.
I like loved them. I loved animals and I loved dogs, but I was a little bit the same as Mike, where like I'd have
they have
an
their
event
place,
and
yeah.
someone would be like, "Oh, the dog's sick, I can't come." And I
Once
was
they're
like,
once they're you,
know.
like
They're your
once you get that,
children.
yeah, for sure.
yeah, Alyssa
Yeah.
gives me shit about it all the time. She's like, "You used to be so mad at people for doing whatever and canceling plans," and I was like,
It's different when it's
wait,
me.
doesn't she have a
"Well, no, I don't. I don't say that.
I'll be
I'm
honest.
Like,
I think it's just specific to our dogs.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, but have you met Gatsby?
We have
fair.
the
They're
great.
the best.
You would do the same thing.
Dogs are the best, man.
Okay.
So are cats. Yeah, I mean pets in general. Like anything.
No,
you
it's
do, like-
dogs. It's dogs.
No, I will say the way that those cats cling to Alana is like the cutest thing in the world. Like Bite will jump up on her lap and just instantly just like start purring like
Seymour was
crazy
the
and like
same way, yeah.
And
Well-
she's got a thing for cats.
Yeah, and our son has a cat, and his girlfriend has a couple cats, and I love them. She's so funny. Like I love animals.
Yeah.
Like it's I get it. Again, I'm gonna.
Animals are the best.
I don't have any tattoos on my entire body. I probably would get Gatsby's paw print on me
I
somewhere.
always
Interesting.
wanted a cat
I
tattoo.
probably
for
would.
Seymour.
Interesting, because
Never
we
done
are all
that.
gonna do group tattoos
Yeah.
next
Oh, I
week
can't
for
wait.
the bad potato salad. Yeah, we're gonna get the logo.
Lower, I think lower back's still popular.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Honestly, this is a one of one shirt, and so is Mike's. We'll sell this.
Yeah, for back tattoos.
I've worn it. So that's like extra money, right?
That's
Like,
fair. Yeah, yeah.
okay, are we ready for another one?
We are ready.
Story's crying that we had a sad dog one.
Yeah.
Aw, so we love
Sorry,
you.
Stoey.
Okay. Am I the asshole for making my mother-in-law return a gift she bought for my 6-year-old on Amazon?
Okay.
Or am I the asshole for asking my friend to give back a gift after she openly expressed that she would be getting rid of it?
Okay. I mean, that one's a little bit more understandable. Can I ask, is the mother-in-law one, is it a religious thing?
It's way funnier.
Okay. I want to,
do it.
Let's do that. Let's do that one.
It's really interesting because I don't know what the right thing is because
We've been stumped before.
Yeah.
we have been
Just
stumped before. Okay.
once.
Just recently.
Just recently. Yeah. Last episode.
Just recently.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Am I the asshole for making my mother-in-law return a gift she bought for my 6-year-old on Amazon? To preface, my 6, almost 7-year-old daughter has always had a fascination with babies and pregnancy.
Same.
Okay. Her and Elon Musk.
insane.
I think he has a breeding kink.
Yeah.
He definitely does. Him and Nick Cannon. Okay. When she was as young as 2, she used to shove stuffed animals up her shirt and pretend she had a pregnant belly. She's always pretending that her Barbies or other dolls are pregnant, and she's always loved playing with baby dolls.
She's like, Barbie, stop drinking. You're pregnant.
My mother-in-law, who I get along with for the most part, has always spoiled my daughter rotten. I want my daughter to have a good relationship with her grandparents, but it gives me pause that it seems that they let her do whatever she wants when she's over there visiting them. So recently, my daughter mentioned that she was excited to see her grandmother sometime soon because she's expecting a package that my mother-in-law ordered from her from Amazon. I asked my daughter what she bought her, and my daughter informed me that she purchased 2 fake pregnancy bellies for her to wear.
Like that's like a
how old
that's
is
like
she?
that what
6,
they are.
almost 7.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
I don't.
Where in Alabama was this?
I'll check.
I love the idea of a 6-year-old wearing that though. That's so funny.
We're going to Cracker Barrel.
Also, if you're ordering
really
a pregnancy belly off of Amazon, I'm assuming it doesn't fit a 6-year-old.
I would.
They probably have a size for because they could have a size for little people.
I don't think so.
They could have size for little people.
Okay. So she said, I don't anticipate that they'd ever let her wear them out of the house. And this is something that she would exclusively be using for pretend play dress up at home. But I got pretty upset because I don't believe this is an appropriate gift for a 6-year-old at all.
No.
I discussed my concerns with my husband, who promptly reached out to his mother to tell her that she needed to return the bellies.
Yeah.
Now my mother-in-law is upset because she said she was just trying to do something nice. And she thinks that we're being too harsh. And my daughter's now also upset because this was a gift that she was looking forward to
She
receiving.
wants to be pregnant.
I understand that my daughter has this fascination with pregnancy, which for the record, I've always thought was a little strange and I haven't encouraged, but I don't think that her grandparents should necessarily be promoting this interest. I've always been vocal about not wanting my daughter to watch YouTube, and I don't allow her to watch it at home much, outside of a few things that I've personally seen and decided that they're age appropriate. I believe that her grandmother allows her to watch unlimited access to YouTube.
For sure.
And that my daughter will watch videos where the main character is pregnant, which is what I think stemmed her fascination with pregnancy in the first place. I've addressed my concerns with them about my daughter having this unfettered access to YouTube, but I don't believe that my concerns were taken seriously. And I'm under the impression that they've been dishonest about letting her watch whatever she wants. I'm really uncomfortable with them encouraging my 6-year-old to pretend she's pregnant, but my mother-in-law acts like it's no big deal and that I'm the jerk for perceiving it as weird. Am I the asshole here?
So to start, have you ever tried to tell a 6-year-old no? It's
Yes.
impossible. So she's going to be leaving the house like, I want to wear the belly. And they're going to be like, no, you can't wear it. And then she'll be like, and they're going to be like, fine, let her wear it. Or let's just leave.
There is few things better that I can think of right now than a 6-year-old rolling up to Bob Evans with her grandparents looking pregnant. Good for them. Good. Let her, Gabby. Let her be.
You want her to have that?
She's not. Yes, of course.
I don't think.
there's
Okay,
nothing
I
bad
don't.
about
I've
that.
never birthed a child, so I would love for moms
Yet.
to.
I think you're going to be so. I would love to.
No. I would love for moms to weigh in because I don't think it's weird at all that this child is obsessed with this and it's like a thing.
Because they may have a little brother at home. They may have seen the.
I mean, they push strollers around.
Yes, of course. And I don't think that this mom is saying like, oh, it's super weird. She's like, it's a little uncomfortable for me. But the idea that, okay, it's one thing if you're putting a stuffed animal up your shirt and pretending.
Right.
Maybe it's another if you're strapping on a pregnant belly.
I think because
Because it looks better, you mean?
I think it's weird because someone went out of their way to buy that for you, right? So it's
I
like
don't
I
know
think
if it's
I would have
weird.
thought that too, but when you look it up on Amazon, they're like, you can get them for like $30.
Well, yeah, I'm
I'm
saying
thinking
that-
like we should definitely do that. You should go out pregnant.
Yeah, because you can get closer parking at a lot of stores
Yeah.
if you just
Listen,
walk.
all of my friends say they never get treated better than when they're pregnant and when they have an infant or a baby
Yeah.
or a toddler,
Yeah.
they get treated like shit.
I don't think there's anything wrong. I think it's adorable.
I don't think so either.
I think it's super funny. It'd be really funny later on when you see pictures of her being.
That's fair.
I mean, when our youngest son was, he would wear like a dress at like Easter egg things one year.
I would assume it was a maybe unhealthy child if they had a really big belly at 6 years old.
But
But
if
I wouldn't.
even
I wouldn't think
acting
it was
like
pregnant.
she's pregnant, I think it'd be the funniest thing
I
ever.
think so too. I don't think.
Like,
guess you
she's like,
can't
my
get-
ankles are swollen.
She's like, I'm not gonna drink today.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's harmless.
I think it's harmless too.
I know my parents did whatever the kids wanted
Yeah.
to ad nauseum, and hey, that's the rub with free
Childcare.
childcare.
Yeah.
Like they can do what they want and spoil them in every wonderful way.
But I also do think like because they just have access to so much more now, like
Totally.
like children, like if the mom's like, hey, like don't let her get on YouTube, like a 6-year-old knows how.
Look
to
at
go
it this
on
way.
YouTube.
Because you have access to everything, she doesn't have to put a goddamn stuffed animal up there. It can look real.
Get a real
That's
belly.
the difference.
No,
That's
I'm saying
fair.
like if the mom's like, hey, we don't let her watch YouTube at home, like she can't watch it at grandma's house just because like that to me is like overstepping
Yeah,
boundaries.
but every grandparent is going to do something.
If your
like
grandparents are watching the kid for free, you'd be surprised how quickly all those rules
for sure.
go out
For
the
sure,
window.
yeah.
Yep.
Because again, grandparents are exhausted. They don't want to be watching kids.
Right. They've done that.
As long as they want to and they don't. It exhausts them. So whatever they do, you better either be fine with it or find something
or get
else.
something else.
I am not. We have 2 kids and stuff. And it's not my favorite thing, but all of a sudden I'm just like, grandkids might not be that.
I think it would
Yeah.
be so fun.
How old are your kids?
27 and 24.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So they're getting in that range where it's like
100%.
one of them makes
Yeah,
a kid. It's
I
not
don't-
like a big
I
deal.
don't-
If
Right.
a 24-year-old makes a kid right now,
Well,
it was not.
they're
on
both
purpose.
dating people seriously. I
Yeah.
don't think either of them are going to have a kid anytime soon. However,
You
if
should
it
get the one of
happened-
them a pregnant belly.
If it happened, I would be.
I'm wearing one right now. This is all
You would
fake.
be
Like-
pumped.
Oh my god! I think I love the idea of having grandkids. I think it would be so fun. I love my best friend's kids. Like I love babies. I want to be a part of that. I would be, of course. I will spoil the shit.
That
out
was
of
almost
them.
a Michael Scott quote. I love babies. I hope to be one someday.
Yeah, that's fun. That's a funny story though.
I think it's
I'm
interesting.
It was a
Definitely
funny
order-
story. I'm in agreement that I think it's weird, and I think that grandma shouldn't lean into it like that.
Okay, I think the
I
mom's
think-
the asshole.
Oh, but also,
I think
here's
mom's
the thing.
the asshole.
But here's the thing: she's the parent, so if she says
Yeah,
return
she-
it,
yeah.
Then pay for childcare.
No. But if she says return the gift should
No,
be
no,
returned.
Here's the
she gets to say that.
Yeah.
She can still be an asshole.
Yeah, for sure.
And when you're paying for childcare, you can dictate. When you're doing it for free,
Yeah,
you
No,
got to
you
be
can
more
still ask-
flexible.
you can still ask
You
them to return
can,
the
but you
gift.
got to be flexible.
totally.
And it's not that big a deal. And the look, parents will spoil a kid, but they know better. Mm-hmm. They know better than you do. You know what I mean? Like that kids, grandparents.
okay.
Grandparents know better. It's not harmful for that kid to pretend she's pregnant for a few
I
months.
don't think there's anything wrong.
There's
with a little
nothing
girl
harmful.
wanting to do
It's
that.
a funny,
It's a
cute little thing.
phase.
She'll grow out of it.
Yeah, I did
Yeah,
the
you could be
stuffed
right.
animals under my shirt.
Yeah, it'll
And,
be a
like, I
cute-
put socks where
And you're
boobs would
yeah,
go.
exactly. We used to put socks in our bra and pretend like we had boobs.
Yeah, we used to.
Alana.
We put socks down our.
Wait, I was gonna say we should
Pants
probably
to-
still do that.
We still put socks down our
Yeah, we
pants.
put socks on our pants and pretend like we have a big wiener, you know.
Just when we're on stage.
And when
Yeah.
I'm sleeping,
That's where the
I feel like
magnums
we
come
all
in.
went through that phase.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah. Sorry, miss. I think you're kind of an
It's
asshole.
odd, but
it's weird.
little girls are
Eh,
Weird.
yeah. Little
Yeah.
kids are weird.
Little kids are weird for
Kids are
sure.
weird.
Kids
It's
are
great.
weird.
We ready for another one?
Get a
Yes.
dog.
Get a dog.
Okay. Am I the asshole for
Come over next week and Stowie's got one of those bellies wrapped around her.
wait? Remember the one time we did one and then we bought the plastic
Raincoats.
outfits?
Yeah.
We're buying bellies.
I'm definitely going to pregnant belly.
I'm
I
coming
can't
in
believe
pregnant
you get
next
them
week.
that cheap. Yeah.
What's that
that's the
Tracy
thing.
Morgan? Everyone's getting pregnant.
Everyone's getting pregnant.
Sorry, that was bad.
Yeah.
My impressions are horrid.
Do
Okay,
your
we're not
Australian
gonna-
one again.
No,
Yeah.
I can't. The only thing I can say appropriately is no.
You know
Nar.
so many people from Australia,
Nar.
and you can't do anything.
It was
That's
bad.
Terrible.
It was
Yeah.
really bad.
She
Okay,
can't even go down under.
No. She hasn't gone down under in so long.
he's lying. It was yesterday. Okay. Am,
We even had a Vegemite.
You're having
am okay. Am I the asshole for banning my husband from all doctor appointments after he repeatedly messes with me while I'm pregnant? Or
They're pregnant.
I know a 6-year-old that can talk you through it.
Or am I the asshole for refusing to share food with my roommate?
I don't know. We just did a pregnancy one, but if it's better, we'll do it. But
I mean,
Tough.
I kind of think it's better because I'm so mad about it.
All right, let's do it.
all right, yeah.
I'm
we
not
could do
a
either one. You guys
I'm not a
pick.
food sharer, so.
Yeah, that's also I don't.
We
share.
did a food share.
We did
I'm
we
just
did a
kidding.
food
Yeah, we
share.
did one last week.
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
Okay. Where
Where are you?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I had to.
Oh,
No, it's not this one. I had to move some things around. Okay, sorry.
I
guys.
love bands with 2 singers.
Wait, did I?
I love bands with multiple option singers.
God, you're gonna love One Direction. They had like 5.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love Blink-182.
Yeah, I just like when there's 2 like multiple singers. You know, like the Beatles. Like you don't know who's singing. You don't know who's gonna sing. Who's gonna sing this?
Was
song?
Oasis
gonna
like
sing
that?
it?
Did Oasis have more than one?
Nah, he did. I think one did most of it. But
In Sync, JC and Justin were both
Yeah.
co-lead.
JC
Like everyone
got-
always
You
thought it
could
was
tell
Justin.
the difference.
JC
more of a
got no
Chris
credit.
Kirkpatrick guy,
I
but
hated on JC, Shazay.
Wait, we met Joey Fatone. We took a picture with him.
we hung out with him at a bar one night. in
Yes, we
Vegas.
did.
Really?
In Vegas. Yes, we did.
Accidentally?
No, I mean,
No.
we knew, like,
Yeah, but like
He was in the cast of Rock of Ages.
School
or
of Rock.
School
Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages.
Yeah.
He was in that show, and the cast were like doing songs and hanging out at this bar in Vegas, and we knew the guy that owned the bar, so we were just hanging out there with him. And then like the cast show, we just ended up at the bar with Joey Fatone. He couldn't have been more normal, low key.
he does seem like the most
Couldn't have
normal,
been-
like former boy band like member.
Yeah.
Like he's just like an adult now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's just
he
got
couldn't have
gray
been.
hair and a
it
goatee.
could-
he was so nice.
The only downside was like he was almost like too normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was-
I waited on JC at Rock Bottom, and he was very normal.
that's cool.
Very
That's
polite,
good. That's always
very
nice.
kind.
Yeah.
Quiet,
Kirkpatrick's from
very
Pittsburgh,
quiet.
so he's
Yeah.
the best one in the
Yeah.
band.
It's true.
He's one of us.
He's from Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Chris, yeah. Dan Bertoni
He's
is
actually from like Meadville.
Clarion.
Clarion,
Ish.
yeah.
Close enough.
Dan
We
Bert-
claim him.
Dan
We'll
Bertoni
claim
knows
him.
Yeah.
My cousin
We
is.
draw a big circle if we have to.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Do it.
Okay. Am I the asshole for banning my husband from all doctor's appointments after he repeatedly messes with me while I'm pregnant? So I'm currently pregnant, about 6 months along, and my husband has been doing this thing every time we go to a doctor appointment. He'll drive me to the appointment. Then when I'm about to get in the car, he drives forward a little,
Oh boy.
reverses, then drives forward again.
God.
He does this a few times, and it always frustrates me. He thinks this is something you would do. He thinks it's hilarious.
Like he's rocking the baby?
Well,
No,
like
he's
she's trying to get
trying
into the
to get
car.
Oh.
And he's like,
I thought she was
She's
in the car
outside of
too.
the car.
I thought he was like,
She's
I'm
trying to
rocking the
open the
baby.
door.
she's
Yeah,
trying to get in the car, and
That's
he's
actually
doing
hilarious.
the thing
yeah.
where you go forward.
I would absolutely do that for sure.
Yeah, you would. He
I'm not a
thinks
huge
it's
fan of that.
hilarious, and he says
Nope.
he's just messing with me, and I start to get really frustrated. I'm already dealing with the physical and emotional toll of being pregnant, and this just feels like him poking fun at me when I'm already tired and stressed out.
Get over it. I know a 6-year-old that's pregnant. Saw her at Bob Evans last week.
Sorry, Bob Evans.
Your grandparents. Get over it.
I told him it bothers me, but he just brushed it off and said I'm overreacting and that he's just having fun.
Yeah.
We had a big fight about it the other day, and I tried to explain how it's making me feel, and he got defensive, saying I need to lighten up, and that is just a joke. I told him it was not funny anymore, and wasn't something I wanted to deal with during me being pregnant.
Yeah.
Or ever.
Or ever is a good point.
As an
Yeah.
adult.
Or
Yeah.
ever.
Ever.
Yeah, the final straw was when he did it again before a doctor appointment yesterday, and then I was just done. I ended up calling my mom to take me instead and told my husband he was banned from all future appointments.
Wow.
So now he's furious. He's demanding to be there for the next appointment because it's the one where we'll find out the gender. He says it's a huge moment and I'm being unfair by not letting him come. And I told him I need to
he
respect
came.
my boundaries.
Started this.
And this is one of the ways I'm doing that. But he keeps insisting it's just a silly thing, and now he's calling me unreasonable. Am I overreacting?
Okay, can I ask, is that the only prank that he was doing? Was
Sounds
just
like it.
pulling
Seems like
forward
it.
a little bit?
He's
Then
a one
yeah.
trick pony.
Yeah. Also, you're overreacting, but she's super hormonal.
I love that he can't stop though. Like it's driving her mad, and he's just like, I gotta pull up a little bit.
Yeah, what's such a big deal? Like,
That
what's
should-
so funny about it?
That should stop
You
when you're
would-
like
that's what I'm saying.
in high
Like
school.
we're both like, I would be so fucking
It's annoying.
annoyed.
Okay, one time
and
it's
these
funny.
two were
Right.
like,
Yeah.
It'd be so funny.
I think it's funny when you're in high school. I don't think it's funny after.
I think it's
one
funny when
time
you're
they'll
pregnant,
leave.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe once.
Maybe once.
Now that she's mad, maybe twice.
maybe twice, but
Yeah.
then like fucking stop it.
The worst
Like,
part is I'm going to do it when we leave.
Yeah.
There's no question I'm going to do it when we
I
leave.
will kill you.
Because you're chasing the car.
Also,
It is fun.
No.
It is funny. Like we would, yeah, for sure. It's funny.
It
When
sounds like
someone
he's
gets
always
mad,
start
it's
doing
funny.
it.
Wait,
Don't.
no, it's not. Listen, I understand to you it would be funny,
It's-
but I also understand how infuriating it would be for her
sure.
to be going to get in the car and he pulls up. I would fucking lose my mind.
Luckily,
I-
I drive us everywhere.
That's
I
fair.
would literally boil over
Yeah.
and freak out.
I take both sides on it because I could see it being funny, but I could also I'd be super pissed if someone did it to me.
You would be so mad.
Can I tell you, whenever I hand Alana's like, hand me my phone, and I never just hand her phone.
Oh my
I'm
god!
always like,
It's anything.
and she's like, fine, I don't even want it. I was like, all right, you can have it. And then I pull it back again.
That's all he does.
One more time.
And guess who's the only one laughing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
because I'm fucking right.
Yeah. No, it's
No, it's
because you're
annoying.
being a child.
No, but she's trying to grab the phone and he's moving.
I
Right.
just don't understand
Yeah,
it. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you're
I don't
not
get
getting
it. I don't
it.
get
You-
the joke.
Yeah, it's
She's
not your
trying
fault.
to get in the car and he's pulling away. You're not getting it. No, yeah. The second she gets that mad,
She's
stop.
pregnant.
Just stop.
Yeah.
I would literally murder you.
Oh, you can't get in the car though.
He's so safe. He's so safe in that car. It is funny. I don't think it's like, oh, we're gonna ban him, especially if it's their first child. Like,
you
you're
can't
not gonna know the
ban.
sex of the
Hold
child
on.
over
If
it.
she has said to him, "This bothers me so much," and he
Yeah.
keeps doing it, fuck off.
Maybe-
has
Maybe she
every
could
right.
Uber.
Here's what I'll say: if she's that mad, one more time. Then never again. Never
This
again.
is why you
The one
never-
more time would be funny.
Don't
Yeah, it
ever
would be
marry
funny.
a comedian.
At the height of
Don't
her
ever
anger.
marry a
The height of her
comedian.
anger, one more time's funny.
I think
and then
one more,
never
I
again.
think I think at the height of her anger, one more time fucking crushes.
One more time is definitely gonna kill.
Yeah, it's
and
gonna
then
kill.
never again.
I think she's the asshole for banning him from all future
No.
appointments over.
No.
Yeah,
I
she's
Absolutely not.
I mean, I
mean-
don't think I would ban you from
Yeah.
our doctor's appointments, but I'd be pretty annoyed.
Enough's enough, right? But
But she has lost trust in him that if she's like, okay, you can come to the appointment and
And he
and,
starts pulling the stethoscope out of him.
and like if she goes to get in the car and he does it again, I can't imagine the rage.
what was the vote on that one?
I think she's the
I-
asshole for banning him from all.
Yeah.
Because
I think
the
she's
question
not.
is banning him from all appointments. It's your first child together. I think she's the asshole.
and look,
I would ban him
Yeah.
until he does. I would ban him temporarily.
hi-
Yeah,
here-
But the next appointment's the most important one. It's where it's whether you get to find out if you're.
do that.
It's
Here-
you get to find
Or
out if you're having a
drive
baby or
separately.
not, or what was it?
Drive separately.
Drive separately.
Gender
yeah, here's the
reveal.
thing: you wanna punish a guy, don't ban him from
That one.
doctor appointments because
Yeah.
that's not punishment.
Yeah,
Ban him from blowjobs.
Yeah, banish him from blowjob.
Yeah,
Banish.
take his tea time away this
Yeah.
weekend. See how pissed he gets. Actually, that's what she should do. I'll book you a tea time.
Yeah.
I'll
Whoop, the cart's going. Never mind.
Yeah.
Hey, you tell me I can't go to a doctor's appointment, I'll be like, deal.
Oh, what next? The dentist.
Yeah,
Deal.
yeah. Deal.
Mike's like, just
Yeah.
come home and tell me what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah. yeah. It's
Still
a baby,
gonna-
huh? Still
Yeah,
a baby.
Still gonna be a boy 3
Yeah.
months from now.
Yeah.
I don't even need to know because I can only have boys.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You're undefeated
Unreal.
at having boys.
All right.
Unreal.
I have
Ready?
our
Yeah.
last story.
Yep.
Do it. Bring it home.
Not safe for work.
What?
And it's
Kendall.
wild.
Kendall.
What?
I need to hear the title of it
man.
before I play the music.
Today I fucked up by letting my boss find out that I have sex with his parents.
Whoa.
What? What?
Both of them?
That's. I
On
hope
purpose?
it's both of them.
It
By
is
the
both
way,
of them.
let's go. By the way, if you're here right now, you're about to enter a not safe work portion of the internet. So if you're at work right now, quit your job, take your lunch break, leave, whatever you have to do, because I
Go in
don't
the
think you want to
bathroom.
miss this
Yeah.
this
No.
story because it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But buckle up because we're about to enter a not safe for work portion of the internet. Kendall, tell us about this guy that's banging
Boom.
dads and moms.
You're welcome. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
First of all, it's a female.
Oh, tell us about this lady. It's banging dads and moms.
There we go. Okay. Not safe for work. Today I fucked up by letting my boss find out that I have sex with his parents.
I like that. That's the problem. Just that he found out.
Well, wait till you hear, Mike.
Love
Okay.
it.
I female, 23, and my partner goes swinging and frequent sex/BDSM clubs.
Oh.
Okay. It's just a part of our lives, and we enjoy it. Now, very few of the people in these clubs have I ever seen in the wild. And I keep that part of my life separate from my work and my regular daily life.
Really? It doesn't come up at lunch?
It doesn't say what kind of job, right?
Sounds
I don't
corporate-ish.
think so,
Okay.
but we'll see.
Getting like corporate vibes.
I don't keep it a giant secret or anything. It's just more that the relationships are separate. And usually at these parties or clubs, you begin getting a circle of people who you vibe with and who you share kinks with and whatnot. And for me, this has included a couple in their 60s who I have a lot of fun with. We've
hilarious.
been to their place a few times, and that's where they host some parties. Well, this morning, while I was at work, I was talking with my partner on the phone about the couple having invited us and a few others over for a party. I just said something like, in quotes, Sue and Lewis are hosting this Saturday. It's at their vacation house this time in blank, right? I didn't think anything of it, and I didn't think to lower my voice. I wasn't saying anything explicit. Well, my boss overheard me and said how weird it was because it sounded like we were going to be going to his parents' house, which obviously
Kidding.
couldn't be.
Wow.
I kind of laughed
Sue
it
have a
off.
freckle on his dick? Oh, Lewis is the guy.
That's Dad.
I kind of laughed it off, but he seemed a little weirded out. Now, he does not have the same last name as them, so I did not even register they might be related. But this Saturday, we went to a party at Sue and Lewis's house, and it was all good fun. But then a car arrives in the driveway kind of late at night. There are maybe 10 people here at this point doing various stuff and all naked. There are toys everywhere and porn on the TV. And Lewis and Sue just go, oh, fuck. And they put on robes and they try to rush cleaning up because they recognize that it is their son's car.
Stop sitting on that. Stop sitting.
Get that out of there. Put that out of your mouth.
Get off the swing.
My kid's here.
Most of us aren't super drunk, but we've had a drink or two, and not everybody gets the actual message of get up and act normal. We're trying to hide things while they talk to him at the door, and we're obviously all caught. But in our slight drunkenness, we thought we had a shot at playing it cool. Anyway, we hear this guy, who we just know is their son, yell the most heinous things at his parents.
You're fired.
It doesn't say what he yelled.
Well, it says how disgusted he is with them. And I recognize his voice, I think, so I peek out a little bit. Please don't judge me for looking. I wasn't thinking straight. And then he sees me, and I quickly run and hide. And to be clear, I did not know that they were his parents. And then he yells out my name, and he says, I'll see you on Monday. He rushes out and he drives away, which was very dramatic in my opinion. And Lewis and Sue were honestly really chill about it. I guess they don't have the best relationship with him to begin with.
Yeah.
I don't know. But they said the main reason they were so panicked at first was because they thought that he had brought the grandkids in the car.
Oh, okay.
So he apparently took his wife's last name, which is why I didn't know they were related. I guess we'll see if I have a job on Monday. And then she has a quick update.
Might have a promotion on Monday.
Before you get the update, she's like, honey, Sue's like, honey, if he tries to fire you, I will ground him for a week. I'm his mother.
Wow, that is layered.
Do you want to hear the little update?
Yeah.
I'm currently at work and my boss has not showed up for work this morning. I've received several messages from his wife calling me a whore and a disgusting slut.
God.
She also says that she bets that I've tried to trick her husband into sex. By the way, I have
Nope,
never...
just his dad.
She said, by the way, I've never had sex with this man and I've never wanted to. She tried calling me several times and I picked up once and she just screamed at me about how I was dragging her children's grandparents to hell.
God.
Jesus.
But
Yeah,
I
like
talked-
they weren't into it without her.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
this
they've been doing this since the 60s.
Yeah.
But I talked to Sue and Lewis, and we're going to meet today or tomorrow to talk in person because the texting and calling is a mess. I feel bad for them, and I feel a little guilty, like it's my fault, but like I have no idea what to do.
And I'm also not going to stop sleeping with his parents.
I mean, first off, like if you showed up, I mean, if I showed up, my parents were having an orgy.
how would
I'd
you
be
feel?
like, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like,
Really?
that was insane.
I mean, I would be mad's
Wait,
not
why
the
would
right
I be
word.
mad? That's
I
their
would be
life.
like,
Shocked.
I think-
You'd be shocked, and we would be
Mortified.
laughing
Yeah.
the
I'd
whole
be
way home.
shocked and be
We
like,
would laugh
what?
the whole way home. We'd be like,
Laughing
that
is
was
not.
insane.
I don't think I'd be
I don't
laughing.
think I'd be laughing.
But
I don't think
there's
I'd be laughing.
0% of me that would be mad at
Yeah,
them for
angry
whatever
is
they
not
want to
the
do.
right
That's
word.
not
No,
your
I wouldn't
business.
be mad. I
That's
would
not your
be
business.
just shocked and mortified like my parents.
I
But
think,
that- but
I
again,
think the
that's
image
not-
of what I have of my parents,
sure.
it would be shattered, and I think that would be hard to wrap my head around. Because again, you were taking out of the context of like you didn't walk in on it. Imagine if you walked in and 10 people were just banging in your parents' house, and your parents.
I'm
were
not
just,
saying it wouldn't be shocking.
Yeah,
but we would be,
weird,
we would
shocking,
be
whatever,
laughing
whatever
on the.
you
I'd be
mad- like, I
laughing
wouldn't-
on the way home.
I
I
would
wouldn't
not be
understand
laughing.
it, but I
I
wouldn't
would-
be pissed at them.
I would.
Yeah.
There's no part of me that thought my parents should live the way I think they should live. Like, there's no part of you that think
Yeah.
your parents should have lived the way you wanted them to.
Yeah.
I think, but
they
I-
should have lived the way they wanted to. And if they're not hurting anybody, and that's what they're
Wait,
into,
we don't know if they're hurting anybody. We don't know how big the toys are.
You don't know BDSM like I do. It's painful sometimes. I'm just saying that it's that's what they're into. I mean, it's not what you.
That's also
obviously
fair.
rolling up there and they had a fire on watching a movie.
I hope they're banging other
is a better
strangers.
situation.
No, I cannot
rolling up there and there's an
imagine.
orgy going on is a shock. That's going
Would
to
be
take a while
Big shock, dude.
to digest. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't be mad.
But
Mad
is-
wouldn't be.
yeah,
the-
I don't think I'd be laughing the whole way home. I'd be like,
Fair.
what the
I'd-
fuck?
it
did
would
we
be a
just-
lot of like
Shocking.
What the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the?
But I wouldn't be
A lot
mad.
about-
I guess that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be mad.
I don't know. I'd be shocked.
Be into whatever you wanna be
I'd
into.
Would you be
shocked.
mad at them?
I don't think I'd be mad. I would be distraught. I think is the word. Is the best word I can.
Distraught's fair.
What-
It
I think-
depends on what
I
you
think-
see. You
That's
might be-
fair.
That's
That's also
true.
that's more fair. I think.
That's
I think
true.
the biggest thing is like you ever see somebody who came back from Vietnam after being over there for way too long.
Your dad has to get a ball gag out of his mouth to talk to you. It's gonna take a
Eric,
minute.
I'm sorry.
yeah.
It's not what you think.
Yeah, it is what it looks
Yeah,
like.
it is what you
looks
think.
like. Yeah,
That's exactly
yeah.
what
Like those old soldiers that came back from Vietnam
Yeah.
and they're like shake a lot and they can't sleep. Like I think that would be me.
It's
for-
gonna be it's gonna be a new tomorrow for sure. But
I don't know
I'm
if there
just
is a
saying,
tomorrow.
mad wouldn't be what I would
Yeah.
do. But yeah,
Imagine.
Alana.
Imagine your parents. I
Alana,
almost
your
said their
parents are
names.
cool.
Yeah, your parents.
Yeah,
were-
my parents.
They might have had some fun
your parents
parties.
would have never. No,
Oh.
you're. Yeah.
Well, you say
your
that.
your
But how
parents
do you
party
know?
with Graham Nash.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
rock
You-
stars and shit.
Yeah,
You
my-
might not. You're lucky you didn't visit them at the.
Yeah.
Also, I'm
yeah,
not
my
trying to put
parents
that
were
into your
cool.
head, but like also I mean, whatever. I feel like I remember when I was an adult and had that
Still are.
when I became an adult and had that realization of like, oh, my parents are not just my parents. They're
Right, they
like
were people.
actual humans
Right.
and people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So looking at it from that lens, I'm like, yes, I would be like, what
It-
the
you know,
fuck? But I wouldn't be like,
Yeah, some of the opinion probably difference that we have that you have is that when you get to different ages, you're like,
Yeah.
oh wow, like I never thought when my parents were this age that they were still
Yeah,
people,
doing it, yeah.
that they were still
Yeah.
normal human beings. You know, so like when you as you get older, you're like, oh, they were Jesus, they were.
I still have these feelings. They still have those.
yeah,
feelings. They have
Yeah.
for sure, and it's like
Yeah.
it is a reset. Like, oh my god, like I didn't think that was.
I always
thought
think
they
back,
were done
like-
20 years before that.
Right, and I always think back to like whenever like now that I'm in my 30s and you know like I like think about my friends having kids and I'm like, "Oh, I don't know how to do anything." And they were raising me as a young adult at that well, not a young but like a child at that point like not knowing shit. They were just making stuff up on the fly and I was like,
Totally.
"Yeah,
Her dad had that moment. He said, "What did he say? Something recently, like, hey,
he sent me a text and he
it was
like,
his birthday or something." He's like, "Just think,
I was like 25 or he was at 25 or 26 and had 4 kids under
Jesus."
10 or something.
Yeah,
Like,
you're like, oh, that's
yeah.
insane."
You're like, how is that even
Legal.
possible?
Yeah.
So first off, I wouldn't. The girl at work shouldn't be shit. She might have super job protection. He might be like, "Don't say anything. I'll promote you."
That's
But-
also fair because he's got to be a slightly embarrassed, especially from a
He's
big.
the one
corporate
that- yeah,
I
position.
mean, I
it's
have
more
some
embarrassing.
updates, but I was going to save them.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
go ahead,
whoa,
go ahead.
don't save them.
Oh, is it a
Wait,
lot of?
okay, give me a
Is
second.
it a big update? Is it like
I mean, it's a little bit. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't know if we had enough time.
well, yeah. I mean, we're at 48. I mean, it's I mean, it just might be a longer episode, but we're getting updates on this story. Like,
Okay,
wow, I
okay,
kinda
okay,
want
okay.
the
It would be
updates.
crazy to pop in on that.
Okay,
but
I can
this,
read.
This also, we've had this numerous times the last couple weeks. Is if we've learned nothing else, call before
What?
you go anywhere. Don't
That's
show
fair.
up anywhere
fair.
unannounced.
Yeah,
Ever.
fair.
Okay, so basically, I'll give you like the Cliff's notes of this. She went and met with Lewis and Sue. And they were really sorry about the whole thing that happened. And
You were
they
a
said
bad
that they
girl,
don't
Sue.
talk they don't talk to their son very often because apparently the boss cheated on his wife and then the wife cheated on the boss to get back at him. Okay? And they're all still mad at the parents and that the boss thinks that they're in a sex cult. And he has said to this girl that I think you're in a sex cult with my parents, and he tried to get her fired. And then she had to go to HR.
And explain. No. BDSM.
This one's
is
layered.
Yeah.
So I'm banging the boss's mom. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
dad. And dad, to be fair.
I mean, she basically is like, the wife got crazy, and he has asked her to stop seeing his parents.
Huh. If I had a dime for every time my boss told me that.
And she said no.
Yeah.
She said
She
no.
was like, me and my boyfriend, and also Sue and Lewis do not want to cut contact, and
for
we're
her.
still going to do it.
Good for her.
and we're
he-
gonna get your
Sue and
kids,
Lewis.
who are our grandkids now, a Christmas
Yeah.
gift this year.
And our leader, Morify,
Yeah,
says... that just sounds like a cult
that
name.
does sound like a cult name. Yeah,
Wow, that
that is a
wild.
wild, and we don't even have to judge it because it was today I effed up, and
That's it.
It was a really interesting
Yeah.
story. It was a great story. I did
love
not see it going that way.
Call
You know what
before
else
you
I didn't
go.
see? I didn't see you guys making it all the way to the end of this episode, but you did. And we're here right now. And you're here right now. And if you like this episode, please like, rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast anywhere podcasts are available because we have been Bad Potato Salad.
And Mike,
You've been served.
you got to show the shirt.
You've been served.
There we go. There we go. All right, you're getting better at it
Let's
for sure.
go.
You'll figure it out.